What's up, guys? Welcome back to DigiUncharted, the masters of anti-meta spiciness. Now here we've got a very cool deck. It's an Imperialdramon deck, but it's not your run-of-the-mill. Of course, we've got to put our own flair onto it. It's all about going wide, but doing it with the most efficient way possible, using green. So without further ado, let's get into this deck. Oh, can't forget that egg. So starting off here with the egg, we're running 4 BT9 Bukemon. This card here, when you play Digimon from one of your Digivolution cards or your sources, you gain a memory. So this card works with Kaiser Now, Tidal Wave, and the Imperialdramon, which we are playing. So that's your blue egg. Moving on to our rookies, we've got 4 of the starter deck Vmon. This is the new starter deck one. On play, reveal top 3 cards. Add 1 card with 3 in its traits. So this is just a searcher for us. In this deck, we're running all blue rookies, as we've got blue eggs. But we will transition into green along the line. So there you go, our first rookie, which is a Vmon. Second rookie, we've got here 4 Gomamon, BT9 Gomamon. On play, when played from Digivolution cards, draw 2. So if you were to play this regularly, you don't get to use its effect. Only when you play from the sources using Kaiser Now, Tidal Wave, or the Imperialdramon in our deck. There are a few other cards like Metal Garurumon, but we're not playing that. All we're doing here is just trying to get more cards in our hands when we play. Last rookie, just your regular 2-cost Gomamon. You can play any 2-cost. I chose Gomamon because we're playing the other Gomamon here. Good just for chucking it out. 2-cost, you can usually play this and then get to play something else, or you can play this and memory cuck the opponent. Nice. Moving on to our champs. We're playing here 4 of the Stingmon from EX1. Only reason we're really playing this is because it's green. It can evolve off of blue level 2. You do get to the piercing when you do evolve up into Imperialdramon. But yes, the main reason why we're playing this is just for the color. So 4 of that bad boy. Next up, we're playing 4 of the starter deck Stingmon. Same reason we're playing this, because it's a green card and because we can evolve off the blue rookies. You also do have this when attacking. If you have a blue Digimon in play, draw 1, which kind of does come into play in this deck, but we're not focusing on that. We're just focusing on the colors. Last champs, we've got here 2 of the Kiwimon. No one really ever plays this, which is nice to play something that no one plays. On play, reveal 3 cards from your deck. Add all Digimon with Digiabsorption. Yeah, you heard that. Add all Digimon cards with Digiabsorption. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck. So really good at, if you're missing your pieces, you can just chuck this down and you'll most likely get at least 1 card. Cool thing about this is all level 5s in our deck are pretty much Digiabsorption. So yeah, all cards with Digiabsorption. So I think it's an underrated card, to be honest. Moving on to the ultimates. We're playing 3 Blossomon and then the 1 of Argomon. So this card is kind of busted up because Digiabsorption 3, which makes it for free. And this one here, you get to play level 3 green card, but we're only playing level, we're only playing blue. So we can't actually activate this guy's effect. But the main reason why we're doing this is to go for free and then turbo into our level 6. So yeah, we've got 3 of him, and then one of the Agumon. The other Digiabsorption dude we got here is the Pistamon from BT8. Now this one is negative Digisorption 2, so it is 1 cost, but still, that's freaking cheap. We're going for cheap and speed. This Digimon gets plus 1k for all your other suspended Digimon. Doesn't really come into effect this deck as much. Yes, we're just trying to Digibsorb and then go into our level 6. We are running another 2 level 5s. You've got 2 here of the Lilymon starter decks. When Digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add a level 6 or higher card to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So we're playing a couple of level 6 and higher. So this is good just to stop the brick from happening. Moving on to the big boys. We've got here the starter deck Imperialdramon. This card is freaking nutty in this deck in particular. When Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower blue Digimon card and or 1 level 4 or lower green Digimon card. So the whole purpose of this deck is to get a stack like this. Get a stack like this rolling. Yep, and then you evolve into this bad boy. And then, let's just say we got this in our hand. So you want to have this stack going, evolve for 0, and then you just chuck this on top. You get to split these 2 out. This one lets you draw 2, and this one gives you a memory. So if you have a memory tamer out, it's still your turn, and then you've got another 2 Digimon on the field. Freaking nutty. Nutty combo. It's actually one of my favorite decks I've built in a while, actually. But yeah, that's basically all we're doing with this, but it's just a Kaizenel times 2, basically. Pretty freaking nutty. And then he's what, a 12k on top of that. Filthy. Now this spot here is kind of, you can chuck anything really that you want to put in. I decided to put in Dino Rexpon because no one really uses it, and also it's good for keeping the pace down. So when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend to the end of their next unsuspend phase. And then you get 1000 for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. So you can potentially stop their level 5 or level 6. Next turn, swing over it. So it's pretty good. And like I said, you can chuck in any green level 6 that you like. It's not really going to affect the deck as much. Now we're playing a couple of big boy level 7s. We're playing 3 Chaosmon. Now this one here gives you piercing, but also when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. It lets you attack unsuspended Digimon as well. The main reason why we're going for him and not the other Chaosmon is for the fact that if we were to have that stack before, where is it? Let's just say we did that combo, we popped off on this guy. First you would want to Digiabsorb to make him free, evolve into this. Hopefully you've got a memory tamer and an egg for 3 cost, still your turn. And then you can pop this bad boy on top, unsuspend and kill whatever you want. Pretty filthy, and you have another 2 Digimon on the field. Yeah, that's kind of gross if you ask me, kind of gross. Beauty of this deck is once you do that Imperialdramon and you chuck out your level 4 and your 2, not 2, your 3, you can just Digiabsorb again for free. Or 1 cost, depending on what level 5s you got. Moving on to the Tamers. We've got a girl here, Mimi. Memory Tamer, and probably one of the most OP green Tamers in the Digimon card game, if you're level 5 or higher in play, you can suspend this tamer to hatch the egg or to raise your level 3 out. So you can really put the pressure on your opponents. Let's just say you did that play just before, you have a Chaosmon, 2 Digimon, you can suspend this, check out, you got 4 on the field. So you can clap real hard with this deck. So you got 3 of those. And we've got 2 Davis Motomiya and Ken Ichijochi. Starting your main phase, if you have a blue Digimon in play, gain a memory. If you have a green Digimon in play, gain a memory. So this is really good because in this deck we've got a level 6 which is half green, half blue, and then you've got all the different level 3s that are blue, and then the level 4 and 5s that are green. So you're going to get memory no matter what. When one of your Digimon digivolves into 2 colors or more, suspend this tamer to unsuspend that Digimon. So you could do that play Digiabsorb into Imperialdramon. If you have this out, you can unsuspend him. So you can get him out for cheaper cost, and yeah, just unsuspend and get the clap happening. That's the only really one card that's effective in this deck is Imperialdramon. You might want to take out Dynarexmon and put another dual colored card, that's up to you, but this deck worked for me. Options: 2 Positron Lasers. This card is actually really underrated. Up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its hand. So this has come up quite a few times just to sort of stop the opponent from clapping me, and the next turn you can just go ham. The effect is also the same when it comes out of security, so when they swing you can send it back to the hand and then 2 things can't attack. Pretty damn nice. Last cards in the deck, you got your Vwing Blade. The only reason why I'm playing this over Kakadis Breath is because I'm not finding many people are running level 7s in this meta. Maybe in the next set they might, but currently, so basically he gets to return a level 6 or lower to their hand, trash all the sources, so really good at just being a pain in the ass and just stopping your opponents from clapping you, really. This meta has a lot of tower decks and stuff, so it's good just to get rid of that, all your resources to the trash. So yeah, this was a very quick deck profile. Pretty self-explanatory deck, pretty basic combo. You just want to go up, Digiabsorb, and then chuck your Imperialdramon out. Here's your main guy, split, and then just clap, clap, clap. Once it gets the ball rolling, it's a very nice deck. Like I said, one of my favorite decks I've made recently. I think there are a couple more Digiabsorption decks coming out, cards coming out next set, so I might do an updated video for this. But yeah, let me know what you think about this deck list here down in the comments, and if you want to see it in action. I'm thinking about taking some videos of my deck versus others at the locals. Don't forget to support us by hitting the like button and subscribing to keep up to date with more of the spiciness right here, all that spice. When dealing with that meta trash, we're all about that spice. Yeah.